Hey everybody, Ben here, and it's episode 118 of the Bonehead Podcast, where we talk all things Blood Bowl, and we're doing something a little bit different this week. So the other episode, we did the kind of draft for an 11s team, where we kind of picked, players that wherever we wanted, in whatever order that we wanted, and Ben just brewed up this awesome idea of using cards, using actual packs of cards, very similarly to a Magic the Gathering draft. So we planned it in, and we booked out the Entoyment RPG room, which is just heaven, not only because of the aircon, that was pretty good, but we got together and we drafted a sevens team. So this episode, we're not going to be doing news, we're not going to be doing hobby, we are just going to be showing you and listening to the footage of us doing a draft. Now, a couple of things to call out that I think we do talk about when we actually do the draft. The way it's structured is we've got 2 packs of 7 cards each. We draft, pick one, pass the pack along, and we do that twice, basically. First time goes one way, pass the pack to the left. Second pack, pass the pack to the right. In the packs, 1 big guy, 3 positionals, and 3 linemen. Is that right? Yeah. So you kind of get a good mixture of players. The there's a 7th card in each pack, which is a color, and the idea is if you draft that or you get ended up with that color, if you paint with that color, you get a draft reroll on the day, because we're going to draft these teams and then build these teams and then paint these teams, and then we're going to get together just after our 5th birthday episode, so just at the beginning of August, and hopefully live stream us playing 6 games of Blood Bowl 7s using the teams that we have drafted, again back at Entoyment. So this is just a laugh and just something that we really wanted to do, so hopefully it comes across okay. There's a ton of stuff we could have done differently, a ton of stuff I could have done better. I've started using different software for editing now as well, so we'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it because we had a great time doing it. Anyway, enjoy the episode. Okay, it's draft time, and we have been, all 4 of us, looking forward to this for quite a while, actually. This was Ben's suggestion. You kind of brought this up a couple of times with the draft, didn't you?
Yeah, this was going to be, I mean, it still might, but this was kind of the original idea for like the Hangover Bowl 2, like a little like Christmas project thing. I think we chatted about it like on the really early podcast. I think it was when it had just come on. And yeah, it should be good fun. I'm really, really excited to see if it actually works. I mean, that's going to be quite nice.
It'll be fun either way.
Well, we did
a whole other question.
we did the 11s kind of like theory draft, which was really good fun, and kind of like we waited for Milton to be let back into the country from the Isle of Wight and wherever else you've been travelling.
Yeah.
And we thought we'd actually just do a full 7s draft and then get together in a couple of months, build the team and paint it, and then play it out, which I think is going to be so much fun. Going to be pretty good. Right, now, in preparation for this, we have prepared a card for every single player in the game. So literally every positional, every lineman, every big guy, we have prepared a card for it. And Ben made a great suggestion about splitting the pack, like making packs up with 1 big guy, 2 positionals, 3 linemen. And I put a extra secret card in there, which kind of is an incentive for paint schemes and things, which I thought would be quite good. And so we'll get 7 cards in each pack. We'll do 2 packs, and we will just draft. I think we'll go one way one time, and then we'll reverse it for the second round, just because that's kind of how it all works. So what we're going to do is we're going to prepare the decks, and then what we are going to do is we will do a hot seat mode for pack 1, pick 1 for each of us. Then we'll all come back in the room and we'll just have a chat while we're drafting our cards. We're going to do it secretly, so
we're not going to know.
No, so you guys watching will see what our pack 1s are. You'll see every card available in the first round, and you won't know what we've picked, but we'll do a regroup halfway through where we get pack 2. We'll kind of go, right, I've got this, again, hot seat, 1-to-1. I've got these cards, I'm hoping for this one. Right, pack 2, what have I got? All right, sweet, I've got this, and we'll draft it around. And at the end, we'll just open hands and talk through what we've drafted.
Yep.
Cool. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, let's get the cards ready.
Okay, pack one, pick one. Let's see what I've got, and let's see if I can get these to show up on the camera as well. Right, Dark Elf. Make sure the door's closed so they can't hear what I'm drafting. Right, Dark Elf Witch. Imperial Nobility Thrower. Right, that's one of Ben's one. Or last time I did the draft, I drafted the Nobility player a little bit too high. Okay. High Elf Lineman. Noblar Lineman. Hobgoblin Lineman. Bloodspawn is my big guy, and I've got orange. I'm not that interested in painting orange yet. We're doing this thing where we get basically a bonus reroll if you use the color. If you draft a color and paint your team in the color, you get an extra reroll. Bloodspawn, right, we're running 7s. The Bloodspawn is pretty good. The Witch is very good. The Nobility Thrower is okay. We need to balance out our cost as well. So I think, do I take the Witch Elf? The Witch Elf's probably better all round instead of the Bloodspawn. Bloodspawn is a big hitter, but movement 7, edge 2 plus. It's going to be the Witch Elf. It's going to be the Witch Elf for me.
Okay, looks like where I'm at now. I've got a pack here. I've been told this is my pack. So let's have a look. Dark Elf Assassin. Oh, okay. Chip's going to want him. Oh, Saurus is good. That's a solid start for 7s. Bloodborne Marauder Lineman is a decent lineman. Orc Lineman is decent. Blocker Lineman. That's kind of a jackpot. A Mummy for a big guy and Knuckles colour yellow. Okay. Now yellow is kind of tempting. I was actually wanting to like nab a colour. I'm kind of hoping for red. If that comes up, I might just take it over positionals. Depends what you get. But I think this hand is just really good. Oh, tough choice. I think the Mummy's too slow. That doesn't really go with my playstyle. And same with Dwarf Blockers. They're really solid. But in 7s, a bit slow. I think for me, I'm going to have to take one of my 2 positions with Saurus. I don't think you can get much better than that. So I'm going to grab that.
Right, so pack 1, let's have a look. What have we got? Let's, there we go. So, Old World Alliance, the Dwarf Troll Slayer. That's actually a really good 7s card. The Dwarf Chaos Dwarf Blocker, quite handy. Oh, the Beastman Lineman. That's a good lineman. Zombie Lineman, trash. Elven Union Lineman, very interesting. The Rat Ogre, and the colour is red. This is 7, so for me the biggest thing I'm thinking about here is having linemen that are also potential for positional players. So the Elf Union lineman is really exciting for that, but also the Chaos Chosen Beastman runner lineman, because they come with inbuilt stuff. Zombies trash. Troll Slayer is quite an interesting position. I think I'll probably be looking at a lineman like my first pick, but I will have a think about it and we'll draft soon. Thanks.
See what I've got. Oh, so first up I've got the Goblin Bomber. That's a spicy choice. I've got Chaos Renegade Goblin. I've got Snotling Lineman, an Imperial Nobility Retainer Lineman, an Undead Skeleton Lineman, the Chaos Renegade Ogre, and Nuffle's Spots. Which is, I have to paint spots on it. I was thinking about the color thing, because rerolls, big thing in 7s, right? And I don't really want to paint spots, so I think I'm going to pass on that. I'll be honest, I have an ogre in my ogre team and he's useless, so the ogre's a cool choice, but I don't think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to go with the Goblin Bomber. I think I have to. Oh no, they've been nerfed, haven't they? They've been changed. Even so, I still think it's a good pick. Let's do that, Goblin Bomber.
Okay, we've all taken the pack 1, pick 1, and now what we're going to do is we are going to draft the rest. Now, we're not going to talk about what we're picking. I imagine we'll be making jokes and stuff, which I think is pretty good. We have set a limit that we haven't talked about yet, probably have at the preamble, but 650,000. There'll be a skill package of 2 primary and 1 double skill. Maximum of 4 positionals. Big guys count as positionals for that. And if
for some reason, out of all this, you can't draft a 7-man team that comes in under 650. You only get what you can buy. So
Yeah.
if you end up buying every single player is 100k and you end up at 6-man, that's on you. Draft a Nobler.
Yeah.
It's kind of the angle here. Okay, right. Make sure you've got your card.
Yeah, that is definitely my card.
And then we pass to the left.
All right.
Pass to the left. Here we go. And then draft away.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wow.
I know what Ben's looking at.
Wow, okay.
Oh, there's so many. Ooh. Ooh.
An easy choice.
Now, Dark Elf Blitzer for trips then. That's.
I've probably commented on the thing you've got. Knowing it's going to you.
That's a good one. I don't think that's what I want. I think I'm going to draft that. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go with that. That's fine.
I'm going to take this.
It's interesting to see how long it's going to take people to think. I reckon the same kind of packs, people are going to be like, oh God, I've got to take that. That's the only thing I've got left.
You ready?
Let's go.
Oh.
Let's go.
Ooh, best in the game.
Oh, I hope it wheels. I hope it wheels. Right, that's all right. Oh, hello. Yeah, windmill slam that, I'm afraid. Can't believe that got to me. You're all fools. It's the perfect card.
I would have been on trips and Milton. I haven't seen that deck yet.
Where's that gone? Where's that gone from?
It started with me.
Oh, trips. Come on. I imagine you've actually made a really good choice out of that pack.
I don't think I made any good choice.
Are you just taking the top card? You're just going as you
I'm a
go.
little bit concerned now.
I'm struggling here. I'm struggling.
It'll be fun.
So this is pick 4. So this is the last new pack that we'll see before it wheels.
I'm still stuck on pick 3.
We're doing 4
Yeah.
from each.
So that means you've got my original pack.
Yeah. I've got what's left in the pack.
So no, that means you've got his pack. No,
No, it's had 2
Fine.
taken out of it.
I've taken 1, 2, 3, 2. So I took that card, which means that there's.
He's still choosing, so he'll get my pack next.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking about the cards that I saw in my pack, and I'm like, right, okay.
Oh, I'm going to have to go with that. I'm not happy with the pick.
That's what I
think-
love about the end of the draft.
I think I know what you've got.
Ready?
Everyone got a pack?
Yeah.
I've got a pack.
All right, let's go.
Ooh.
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 Ooh. Do I go for that? This is tough, right? There's some good players here, but it's kind of like I think it would be wrong for me to not do this, but I think you've got to consider cost as well, right?
Yeah, that's the bit.
That is a good point.
I think.
Jumps now doing the maths again. Oh, I'm in trouble!
Ooh, I realise we can almost see Ben's cards.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. No,
That's
that's
fine
fine.
for the camera. Oh, but
Yeah.
I'll find
No,
it.
I don't think any of us are actually paying attention
No
to
one had
what we're
realised
drafting, let alone
Milton
I
was.
really want to draft the special pack.
Milton through the window.
Don't. Right.
I wouldn't worry.
All right, you all set?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. This is pick 4, so this is the first wheel.
Pick 5.
Pick 5.
Right, so this is the original pack. Come back.
Yes, so yeah, pick 5, first wheel. He's wheeled it. What have you? Oh, I can't ask you. But I look forward to hearing about what you've wheeled. All right, you've got to pay attention to the positional limit.
Oh, don't say that.
Ooh, you do have to pay attention to the positional limit.
Well, but we're going to have more than we.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. It's...
I think
Uh,
that's the better choice. Not that there's much of a choice.
that's a good player. It's just not an exciting one. You can have that. How we set? All good?
Yeah.
All right. Last 2.
Ah, well,
Oh, that's funny. I'm going to take this one because I want Ben to have this one.
I'm going to say I'm having that one because I want Milton to have to have
Why? I knew that was going to come round to me at the end.
All right, last card for the pack.
Okay, that's all right. That's okay.
Excellent.
I
On
think-
2 packs, I've got the card I did.
I'm never going to be able to score anything, but it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, we got 4 packs left. We will break and do an introspective where we kind of talk through what we picked, then take a new pack and do a pack 2, pick 1. All good?
Yeah.
Okay, so after pack 1, I took the Witch Elf. Then I went cheap with a Renegade Goblin. I thought, you know what? Easy access to mutation could be good, and a cheap player. The Rat Ogre. The Underworld Rat Ogre doesn't make any difference from a skill point of view, really, but it's probably one of the best big guys in 7s, if not the best big guy. Went with an Orc Lineman. Solid player. Kind of like I said while I was drafting it, not exciting, but good armor, so can kind of feed him to the Rat Ogre. Hobgoblin Lineman, 40k, movement 6, edge 3+. It's just a cheap, good player, like a bad goblin. A Snotling, again, cheap player, so I can fit 8, maybe 9 players on the roster, which can be really useful and could be good for, again, selling up the river to the Underworld Rat Ogre. And then I got past, last one, a Zombie, which again, cheap. So I'm actually going a bit cheap. I've got some cheap linemen, which is good. But that is my pack. And now I'm going to open up pack 2. Let's make sure I can get this on the camera. Okay. Oh, is this the wrong way around? Here we go. Right. Got the Rotter Lineman. That's no. Got Knuffles colour green. Hoping to pick up green. I passed on yellow last round. Norse Raider Lineman. Wood Elf Lineman. There's my lineman. Imperial Nobility Ogre. Dwarf Blitzer. Underworld Skaven Thrower. Underworld Skaven Thrower. Going in the bag, and that is my pack 2, pick 1.
Okay, that started off really strong, and then I think I made some mistakes. I think I turned down. I was hoping when I picked up like the Saurus blocker, I was hoping for kind of like a mid-range, quite fast control, like kind of group, and then I got a high elf lineman, which is like great for that. Like I can dash away. That's a piece that can break away. And then it all kind of fell apart. Like more dwarves kept coming up, which kind of made me think I should have gone for that dwarf blocker. I picked up the ogre, a renegade ogre. So this is going to really help with that actually. So I've got some good strength with the ogre, the Saurus, the beastman is like a nice blitzing piece. Decent lineman, I think lineman considered, that's one I really want. Same with the high elf. I actually picked up a Noblar because I didn't have a lot of choice, but a single stunty can be pretty good. I might end up not taking this though. This might be a dead pick. And I did end up with 2 ones. One which I did comment on was Knuffle Spots, which Ben gave me, which I think now I'm going to have to incorporate that with yellow. Some kind of polka dot thing with whatever colour I'm going to end up with next. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting hobby exercise. But anyway, let's see what I've got on the next pack. Okay, that's probably what I'm going to end up with. Okay, there's a halfling, another ogre, Crocs. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god, is that another halfling? Yeah, okay, so we've got an OWA halfling and a regular halfling, a slan lineman, and a human lineman. Wow, this is a garbage pack. I can't get the Crocs. Like that would be nice. That's definitely gonna go. But I've already got a big guy with the ogre, and I'm pretty happy with that. Same with the Rump Hunter. I think I'm actually going to take the human lineman. Like, they're just a really solid piece. And if I'm going for my mid-range control, like, that's a lineman I'm not upset to have. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that. And I'm basically drafting at this point, like... Yeah, I'm basically drafting a Chaos Renegades team, but with a Strength 4 piece. And a Strength 4 Blitzer. So my passing thing is, you know, my passing dream of a speedy passing thing is might not happen, but I think I'm going to take the human lineman.
So end of round 1. Let's see what I got. So I'm really happy with the first pick. So I've deliberately gone lineman heavy, but the cards really worked out. So I've got Elf Union lineman. I've got the Khorne lineman. I've got the Imperial Nobility lineman. And then for my 3 positionals, the dwarf troll slayer came back round to me. Was very happy with that. The dark elf assassin, probably trash, but good to pick up. Imperial nobility thrower, clearly not the best thrower in the game, but a thrower. And my big guy that I picked up was the Khorne big guy, who I'd probably like a different big guy, but not a bad start. What I haven't picked up is a colour so far. So someone's got 2 colours, and I definitely don't have one. So let's see what pack 2 has. So in pack 2, the colour is blue, Tomb King Blitzer, which is interesting. Skaven Blitzer, so that will be Ben's pick. The Chaos Renegade Troll big guy. Skink Runner Lineman, interesting. The Dark Elf Lineman, I'm very tempted to go Elf Heavy. And the Zombie Lineman, that's pretty trash. So tempted by the colour, but I think I'll pick a colour second time round as a colour when it comes around. I will probably take the Dark Elf Lineman to start off with, because I love a Dark Elf.
Okay, so just going to talk through the ones that I picked. So I took the Goblin Bomber, and I thought that was just going to be quite fun. I realised I've ended up with a really slow team. So I've got a Undead Skeleton Lineman, a Dwarf Blocker Lineman, a Chaos Dwarf Blocker, which I completely forgot in the moment is not a lineman, it's a positional. So that'll be interesting. An Undead Mummy, which is another slow. And I've taken 2 of the colours, red and orange. So it's 2 free rerolls, but I like painting red and orange, so it's going to be really straightforward for me. As far as I can see, two free rerolls, which I think I might need with the speed issues. So this round, I'm looking for something with a bit of pace to it. It's not going to be too expensive. So let's draft the pack. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got Slan Catcher, Goblin Hooligan, Underworld Goblin Lineman, Black Orc Bruiser Lineman, Vampire Thrall Lineman, and a Halfling Alton Forest Treeman. Wow, okay. And the colour pink. I mean, I've already got 2 of the colours. I really need some speed. None of these are sticking out to me as having any particular speed, though. I mean, if I take the Hooligan, I'm almost like running goblins for, but it could be absolute mayhem, couldn't it? But it is 7s. This is a tough choice. I think I've got to choose between, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Probably all they're screaming at me, telling me I'm wrong. I'm not interested in the lineman at the moment. I think it's between, the tree man's too much, isn't it? Between the Slan Catcher and the Goblin Hooligan. I'm just trying to think about the Slan now. So it's what, 6 movement. It's got the agility to make some of those plays, but it is fragile, isn't it? It's strength 2. How's that going to complement what I've already got? Goblin Bomber, Undead Skeleton Lineman. Do I just go for the slow play and just play bash like I normally would? I could probably play into that. The 6 movement's not massive, is it? And the Skeleton Lineman's got that. I do need some more linemen. I'm going to have to hope for some better linemen. Can I afford? That's the question. Can I afford the Hooligan? If I've got the Mummy, Dwarf Blocker is a very expensive lineman. Slan or Goblin? Be easier to paint the Goblin. Slan's probably a better positional. Ugh. Oh, this is really difficult. I've got the bomber. It's a secret. It's another secret weapon though. I don't have any bribes. So I'm going to end up like losing half my team at the end of the drive anyway. I have to take the Slan, don't I?
Okay, so we've all drafted pack 2.
Card
Pick 1.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got to make sure you've got your own cards. We are sending them the other way now. So Milton, Enjoy.
We were just commenting where I don't think anyone's happy with these things, which is going to make things quite interesting.
Okay.
Okay, pack 2, pick 1.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Wow.
This is amazing.
Yeah, wait, what?
Windmill slam. Absolute windmill slam, that guy.
And so definitely that.
Oh, I kind of want.
This is.
I kind of want the colour.
No,
It's too early. It's too early.
Feel your pain. Bill.
Hang on. Hang on. I haven't got a colour. Nilton's taken 2.
What?
Definitely. I didn't draft a colour in the first round. I was like, oh no.
Why would I do that?
He got a rainbow orcs being drafted there.
Why would I do that?
1, 2, 3,
Why
4,
would I do that? Why would I need that?
Interesting. I think I'm
What
going to.
would I need that
this.
for?
Jesus, 5 cards.
Yeah, I don't want any of these cards when they come back.
I like the consternation
I'm
everyone's showing here.
Oh, that's a tough pick.
gonna take that. I think. I don't know that.
Okay. That's a good.
You
I
reckon?
don't know what Ian was saying. That's a good old hand right there.
We all good?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
All right. Let's see.
We're here. Ooh.
Oh.
Colours.
Oh, oh yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, that's.
not-
What is that?
No, as in right. What I had between what I know you picked.
Yep.
Oh man, the difficulty is going
This
to
is
be
really weird.
going to be cutting this down.
Yeah,
Oh man. Okay.
they're definitely into. What do I need to fill the squad out?
I haven't even thought about that. Actually, I probably should be thinking about that a
Well,
bit more.
and also, there's only like they don't want any of that.
Alright, yeah, hang on a second. Let me just do some counting. 1, 2. Fuck all my
Milton's
shit.
got 17 big guys.
And 8 colours.
I think I've gone too strong in one direction.
Okay.
No, that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can make it work.
Okay, I need some better choices here, don't I? These are...
Have you picked yet, Milt?
I've not, no.
What's really interesting is I thought we'd end up drafting like all the positionals and then having like stuck with whatever lineman you get given, but it's actually not been quite
Oh,
like that.
I've done the same. Actually,
Yeah.
so far I'm looking at my positionals. I was like,
Okay.
this is a legal team. This is legal, right?
Okay.
Can't remember what pack we're on. Pick we're on.
Oh, that's
3
great.
probably 4. 4.
That's great. No brainer.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm all right with that.
That was easy.
I'm all right with that. That's okay.
I need to organise.
I can't remember which one of you said that this pack was hot trash at the beginning. I think this is yours now.
I think it's mine, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it's all just bad packs.
Yeah.
It's not.
That was Milton's,
I'm
yeah.
done.
Hold on, I just need to draft out which is going to be my like
Yeah.
A team and B team.
Ben's quickly realising that it does still need a legal 7 team. And
Yeah, that's what I'm just
It's a
checking.
genuine concern.
Okay, well that's definitely A team. Goodbye B team. Okay. This is my pack, yeah?
Yep.
That's yours, Ben.
Okay, let's roll.
Oh yeah, here we go. I never thought these would come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought this might come back round.
Yes. Yes.
You guys deal with that.
Yes, I'm happy with that. Happy with that.
I'm not.
Based on the selection, I think I made the right choice when I was in here on my own.
There you go.
All right, we all good?
Yeah.
All right. 2 to go.
Oh yeah. Brilliant.
Ooh.
I would have put good money on that. Those would be the cards that come back.
I'm slightly happier than I was.
I don't care for either of these.
There is definitely, by this point, you're like,
We'll take that. Yeah, this is
if you
definitely
get something you want now, it's
what's coming round. What's coming
freaking
round?
good
Well, I
luck.
guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Well.
Ben's in the tank here.
Yeah.
I think he might be doing some Jimmy Carr budgeting.
I've got a problem.
Do we want to share this on a
Well,
recording?
you got one pick
I'll
to
see
go.
what the last pick is
You've got
before
one
it's a problem.
pick. Okay, last pick, everyone.
Oh god. Yeah.
Yeah. I would have
Ah.
bet that.
All right. Okay. I mean, right. Has anyone got any guesses about what someone else has picked before we
Yeah.
do?
You picked Rat Ogre.
Which one?
The Underworld one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was that your first pick? That you were just like, absolutely-
No. As in, like, it went through me and Trips.
Really?
That's what he was talking
Rat
about.
Ogre, Underworld.
100%.
Have you, Trips, got the High Elf lineman?
I do.
Oh, you took it.
I nabbed that.
What was the other good player? No, the other good player in that. Oh, that pack I sent to you that was rubbish. It's absolutely.
I have a
rubbish.
question.
Yeah.
Are you allowed 2 big guys?
Yeah. They just count as
This is for-
positionals.
Okay, good.
It was just. For
I
the-
don't have enough positionals.
Oh my god!
You've got like
Oh,
4
wow.
big guys. Amazing.
Well, I
wow.
do if you count the Goblin Hooligan.
So I think it's interesting. So you didn't pick a colour in the first round.
I didn't. No.
I didn't pick a colour in the first round either.
I ended up with 2 after the first.
I picked 2.
You're
So-
going. You're going. Oh. Have you? Someone's got 3. Someone's
It's
got.
got 3 colours. I don't have 3 colours.
I don't have 3 colours.
Did we do something wrong?
No, I've got 3 colours.
Oh, trips.
oh.
Trips.
Triple
Yeah.
color, tricolour trips.
So I didn't pick any in the first round.
Oh.
Did you just get shot?
Well, because I had 2 in the first round, so it would have been 1, 1, 2,
Yeah.
and then nothing.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm more than happy
Let's do yours first.
to
then.
go
Yeah.
for the rundown here. So, I mean, you guys have guessed my star player at the top. So I opened up with a Witch Elf, which I felt bad taking from Trips, but I opened up with a Witch Elf and the Nobility Thrower, and I was like, well, I've got Trips or Ben here. And then I saw the High Elf lineman, and I was like, well, I'll take the Witch Elf because I don't feel bad. Plus decent agility and movement. So happy with the Witch Elf. Underworld Rat Ogre, Underworld Thrower.
Oh, you got
yeah.
that.
I told you this was going to happen.
You did. I heard you in
Yeah.
the corridor,
Yeah.
actually. Like, Ben's just going to draft Skaven. I was like,
Yeah.
well, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Right. My 4th positional is not going to be the Runt Punter. Well, for now, in theory. It's going to be my Chaos Renegade Goblin.
Okay.
Was the positional that I took. So obviously we can build the teams later and figure them out. But I just kind of thought actually easy access to mutations might be fun. Then I ended up with an Underworld Goblin lineman. So I've got a ton of linemen. I've got Underworld Goblin, a zombie. I've got Skink, which I'm very excited about.
That's, I knew you were going to pick that up.
I also
I saw that floating around. I was like, oh, I know where that's
If
going.
I'd seen it, I'd have had it.
I
But,
windmill slammed the Slan lineman as well.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't help myself. Got an Orc lineman. I've got a Hobgoblin.
Wow.
I've got a Snotling, a zombie as well, and I also windmill slammed green because
Yeah.
green.
Although I went round.
I passed yellow the first time. The first round, I was like, do I go for the Packers colours? Or do I go? So I'm really happy with mine.
Can I just clarify? Can you have more than one colour? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's good.
Oh god, yeah, you can paint. Yeah,
For 2 rerolls.
Yeah, for 2 rerolls. It
two,
was
three,
tactic, isn't it?
three,
Yeah.
4, 7. I think Milton.
So I started off with a really strong deck and with the Saurus blocker.
Oh,
Because that's always the
that's
solid
great.
piece. to
Yeah,
have,
that's
and you kind of build around that.
Yeah.
So then I went for like a kind of like, okay, well, I'm guessing maybe I'm going to draft in some kind of like mid-range, like, you know,
I mean,
control bashy.
Movement 6 is
That's
still
what I mean. And it opens
flexible.
up. And then I got the high elf lineman. Well, I'm just like, okay, maybe we're going to go to like a dash stream now. With some actual strength support, and then it all kind of fell apart. I ended up with the Renegade Ogre, so went back into sort of like big game control. Still pretty good. So that's probably, these two are going to be positionals. This is definitely going to be a lineman. I ended up just getting given crap positionals, like really rubbish ones, and I kept passing them up to better linemen. So I actually have some pretty good linemen. Like I've got Chaos Beastman, I've got a
Oh, yeah,
human,
that's great.
solid.
Great.
Wow.
Managed to get the Norse, which is great.
Yeah.
I've got 4 stunties. The Hooligan, who is not going.
Yeah.
That was in
Uh,
the pack
that
when I
was
was
the
like,
irre-
this is
that was the
trash.
big
I was just like,
irrelevant
oh, that's
thing.
great. Oh no, that's not the chainsaw one.
It's not the chainsaw or the pogo.
The Noblar I thought is good flexibility if I can't make up the cash.
Yeah.
Same with the Halfling, and the Black Orc Goblin Bruiser is actually pretty decent.
Oh, I was looking for the Goblin Bruiser.
Yeah, there
in
were
the
so many
pack.
goblins going around.
Mm.
So I ended up. This is one which I had to take over the Skink. Is the Skaven Blitzer.
Oh.
I knew Plus Justice would have been the
Wow.
Underworld one
Yes.
as well. So.
7. That is solid.
And then yeah, I don't actually have. If you don't count the Hooligan, I don't actually have the positionals to make up. So I actually picked up the Troll towards the end. So I've got a Troll and an Ogre, and so I've pretty much drafted a Renegades team.
Yeah.
Because I have like an Elf. I have like a Beastman. I've got a Human. Yeah.
Right.
So
Do you know,
this is
I'm
probably what my 7s is going to be.
Not
I just need to
far.
work out the maths.
so many linemen to choose
Oh
from.
wait, they're high Elf. Yeah.
Interesting one.
But anyway, yeah, that's me. Oh, sorry, colours.
Oh, yeah, what did you get?
Grabbed yellow before things got too dire because I can actually
Stole-
handle yellow.
You stole my yellow.
But then Ben gave me spots.
Yeah.
Ended up with this yellow spotted
Yellow
team.
with the spot.
Nice.
Yellow with yellow pink spotted could be embrace the chaos. You know, it could happen. So.
That is exactly
Yeah.
what we wanted to happen out of that.
Well, I'm going to start with the colour. So I didn't have a colour in the first round. So but give me a bit of flexibility to pick the colours up. And then I realised that actually colours are quite useful from a reroll point of view. So I've ended up with blue, purple, and pink.
Nice.
Oh.
And all three of those, I vaguely know how to use them as colours,
Cool.
so I was quite happy. So my pick one, I very much wanted to start off with a lineman that could do something, and I had the Elven Union lineman to start off with.
Decent.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I was pretty happy with that. Now, I'm going to go then to the last pick, my Mr. Irrelevant, which is the Nurgle Rotten lineman,
Yeah.
which we won't be using
No.
or seeing anymore unless I really can't do maths. But in my sort of theme of what I wanted there, I wanted a 17 that could get the ball but could also cause some damage and detail. So I've ended up with the Dark Elf lineman to go with my
Oh, wow,
lineman,
okay.
the Khorne lineman to go
Oh.
with my
Yeah,
lineman,
Marauder's good.
the Imperial Nobility lineman to build
Nice.
up for the lineman.
Ah,
And then I was very happy in round one to see
Oh,
this
yeah.
card come back to me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
nearly picked it on my first hand,
Ooh.
but the Troll Slayer
OWA.
came all the way back, and I like the Troll
that deck
Slayer.
was a good one because I nearly grabbed that too.
Mm.
Yeah.
The Dark Elf Assassin, because there wasn't anything else in the pack to pick up.
Yeah.
I've got the best non-throwing thrower. in
Hey,
the
you
game.
got the
I
thrower.
got the Imperial Nobility thrower, and then I thought I'd give myself some flexibility with the big guys. So in round one, I went with the Bloodspawn.
I opened the Bloodspawn and I was seriously tempted. It was Bloodspawn or Witch Elf, and I was kind of like, Witch Elf's more flexible and cheaper.
Mhm.
Yeah, the problem with Bloodspawn will be the cost when it comes to
Yeah.
seeing if I can squeeze that in.
That's
So
fair.
to balance that in the second round, I got the Imperial Nobility Ogre,
My God.
which gives me a little bit more flexibility. And then because nobody else wanted it, I've got the
The
Treatment.
treatment.
You've got an expensive hand there.
Yeah.
Chips.
Yeah.
Like you might actually end up taking that Nurgle lineman because he might.
You
have
might
to.
take.
Yeah.
You might
I
have
might
to take.
take
Yeah.
thinking 650. I think I can just about do it.
You
but
may
I
not be
haven't
able to
started.
include
Yeah.
a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Not too attached
Yeah,
to any of them.
I deliberately went for linemen who had positional potential.
Mm. I mean, elves are pretty much.
Yeah.
They're there, aren't they?
Oh,
Bloodspawn's a pretty good blitzer.
yeah.
Just like Marauder.
Yeah,
But
Bloodspawn's
I would happily
shockingly-
trade the Nurgle right lineman for like
Any-
17
any
Yeah.
cards.
any card. Maybe that's what we should do next time. Just have a wild card. So you just
Yeah.
like bin this one, draw another card, see what you get. Talking of randomly picking cards, Milton, how
Yeah.
was yours?
Well, I topped this controversial little fella, the Goblin Bomber.
Oh wow. Okay, he made it. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's
I
hope.
kind of,
Turn over turn one.
so literally, I got the pack. I turned it over. That was on the top of it, and I was just like, oh, okay, cool. And then I was looking through the rest of it. I think that the Imperial Nobility Thrower was in there.
Mm.
I think that was the only other one that was in there that was of any real consequence. But yeah, I went, oh, okay, Bomber, cool. And then I kind of talked about it. I was like, well, they've just been nerfed, but no, that's still fun, isn't it?
Bomber's still good.
Yeah,
It's just not
still good.
destruction.
And then I don't really know where I was going, to be honest. Let's talk about the colours. I picked the colours. I wanted the rerolls. I got red because I know how to paint red because like half my teams are red, and I got orange. So
That's good. Soldier Fire.
yeah,
Bit of like sunburn Englishman
yeah.
as a technique.
Milton right now.
Right, I got so by the end of the first pick, I had an undead skeleton lineman. I had a dwarf blocker.
Ooh, going for the speed here, Milt.
Yeah, I had a chaos dwarf blocker for a positioner.
Can't believe you didn't take the tree man.
I had an undead mummy.
I
Yeah.
did see that and I was like, I do not.
Mummy's a rough pick, isn't
It's
it?
rough
Yeah.
in sevens. It's so
And
solid.
I think that's it, isn't it? And I had the two colours and bomber. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, well, hang on a second. How am I ever going to get off the line? 'Cause I've not,
Goblin
I've not
Bomber's
got any.
good
I've not got
movement
any speed, and
for a
so
single drive.
I was hoping I'd get some speed. And when I came in and I opened the pack, there was nothing. It was like stunties and big guys, and I had a choice. The Ooligan was in there, and I looked
Yeah.
at the Ooligan and I went, got the bomber. I could just go goblins and just have fun with it. And I was like, yeah, but then I don't have bribes, so he's too expensive for what he is. So I took the Slan Catcher instead, which
Would you like to trade?
yeah. And I just thought, like, it's a good piece. You can't go wrong with the Slan Catcher. That gave me a bit of speed. And then you handed me a Wood Elf lineman.
I wondered who was going to end up with the Wood Elf. I
And
thought
I
it was going to be
thought,
Trips, but it was
okay,
completing his hand.
I'm
with,
gonna
Exodia.
take the Wood Elf lineman. That's not a bad one. And then it kind of got a bit murky. I think the next thing I took was maybe it was the Vampire Thrall lineman.
Thrall's fine.
I took a dwarf blitzer.
It's cheap strength 3, isn't it?
Oh, God, the hobgoblin is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a Tomb King anointed blitzer. So I've got a couple of blitzers in there. It's all right. Took the Crocs, the Slan Crocs, and then I've got a halfling to fill it out in case I get stuck. So done all right, I think.
The Slan Catcher,
Yeah.
the Wood Elf Lineman.
Yeah, and then a few
Really good.
sort of heavy hitting pieces and the bomber.
Bomber's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. You're not going to be fun to play against.
It kind of pulled itself back round. I'm not too
It's
unhappy
a pretty,
with it.
solid
Even spread.
middle
Yeah.
ground. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit worried about the whole speed thing after the other one, and then particularly after that first pack.
That's where the Underworld Gutter is. I was
Yeah,
looking
right
for
on the bottom.
Gutter, War Dancer, Fungus Flinger, Ghoul. It's like, okay, good. Wood Elf.
I feel like we really lowballed the position. Some of the positionals in
Yeah.
that pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I was just waiting for them to come round. Well, that's why I didn't take the picks.
No
I just like
Amazons at all.
What movement
Yeah.
are thralls?
6.
Six.
They're just
Okay, that's all right. They're just
human stats
humans.
with armor busted. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, armor busted
that's not
linemen.
too bad for 40
No,
as a filler. Are they better than an undead skeleton?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're faster and more agile.
Okay, that's not bad then. And yeah, I've got the dwarf with
That's
the
cool.
block.
That is
That's
really,
pretty
really,
good.
really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we now have the challenge over the next, literally just under 2 months to build the team. I'll just do the maths, do the painting. I have to paint green, which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Might chuck in some brown just to please the internet on that one. And yeah, I mean, this is the good bit. This is the thing I'm really looking forward to. It's like picking through the models that I've either got or STLs. I've got to do some maths first, but Underworld Skaven Thrower, Brute Fun. Underworld Rat Ogre, probably Brute Fun.
There's going to be a theme here. isn't
Dark
there?
Elf, Witch Elf. You've got Corvus and Torchlight have just dropped their team, which is pretty cool. Slan Lineman, Hunger, Chaos Renegade Goblin. That's definitely Brute Fun. Lizardman Skink, Brute Fun. Underworld Goblin, Brute Fun. So I've got Renegade and an Underworld Goblin. I don't know if I'll end up running both. Orc Lineman. I love the Torchlight Orcs. They're wicked. Hobgoblins challenge. Snotling's easy. I've got Undead Zombie. I've got a Necromantic Zombie. Neither of those will hopefully see the pitch. So I don't know. I'm quite looking forward to this. Anyone got any thoughts on models for?
Similar with you actually.
Yeah.
Like Saurus Bokkers, Brute Fun Skaven, Underworld Brute Fun, Ogres. They exist.
Ogres are good.
The Troll will be a good excuse to use the new Brute Fun ones with like the mushrooms on. 'Cause it's an
definitely.
Underworld Troll. Yeah, where is my Troll? There. It's Renegade Troll. Sorry, it's Chaos Troll. Norse. I could probably use some of the Punga ones I've got lying around.
Yeah, yeah.
Got the GW ones as well. Humans are fine. High Elf, same with Punga. Beastman. I think I think we're really spoiled for choice now with a lot of options.
I don't know what I'm going to do. Wood elves?
Do you know what? Realm of Path have a really good Wood Elf team that
Okay.
I've not acquired yet, but is on the list.
Dwarves?
Hunger. You've got Torchlight.
I mean, I'm not going to struggle for a goblin bomber, am I? I mean, there's about 50,000 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's some easy to print dwarf ones.
There's also proxies as well. You know,
Yeah.
if there's something which kind of represents it.
Yeah, I think.
Like a Thrall. You
I
can use
think-
any human.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, you've done my slan team, that's lovely. I'm not sure I want more frogs. I may do the Kislevy kind of look for them.
Well, I've got a couple of those.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's interesting. How are you feeling about yours, Trips?
Not too bad, because I think I've basically got an Imperial Nobility Elven team with a little bit of Khorne smashed into it as well. So I think between the models that are already out there that we've seen, I think there's a nice theme there. I think my biggest concern is doing the maths to start off with,
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
and then to try and get the models to mix in a way that I can bring the multiple colours that I now have to bring together to grab all those rerolls, because I know how I roll, so I'm going to need all those rolls.
It's one per game, remember? No, one per day.
I'm really stupid because
Yeah, one per day. Yeah.
I kept thinking the Chaos Dwarf blocker was a lineman. He's not, and neither is the Halfling Hopeful, is he? They're
Hopeful
they're
is not.
positional.
The
So
Hopeful
I've
is
only
not
got
a
the
lineman.
four linemen, which means I'll probably end up taking all four if I've got a bomber with me. Because if I lose him on the drive, I'm going to be a man down, and that's tough for sevens.
I feel like I may have taken all of your linemen.
Yeah,
I
you
think,
did take a lot of linemen.
I think you did the same then.
I have loads of linemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't got loads, but the ones I've got I'm very happy.
Would we want to flex that up next time, maybe, and have just the 2 linemen per pack, and 3 positionals?
I think so, yeah, because
Yeah.
knowing that you're going to have a full hand, it gives you a little bit more flexibility.
Yeah. So, and we would see more of the exciting players. doing it
Yes,
that way.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then I think was it you, Trips, who sort of said I was expecting to just end up with some linemen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
We kind of get blessed with the choice of like, well, I do. Milton's just got colourful
But
bombs.
there is a big swing depending on how much stunty is in the pack you get from a pricing point of view. Because a few stunty players does give you a hell of a lot more flexibility on options. Whereas
Yes.
if you've taken every big guy that it was in a pack that came to you, that does limit your maths slightly.
I feel like I regret taking my Chaos Renegade Goblin as
Yeah.
a positional choice.
Yeah,
it's a
there
lineman.
are other goblins in there which are linemen, weren't there?
Well, I ended up with the Underworld Goblin.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, really?
yeah.
But I
Okay.
kind of thought like, ooh, that's good. Maybe a 2-headed Goblin would be really good. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I'm
in
gonna
a
No,
do
you should
two.
do it.
I'm gonna do 2 now.
Yeah, a traditional Chaos Renegade team would be great, but not as a
Yeah.
second
Yeah.
position.
Cool. Any more comments on the draft for now?
What's the team structure? It's
650
650.
and 2 primary, 1 double skill.
2 primary, 1 double.
We haven't decreed that you can't stack them. So I think if you want to stack all your skills on a bomber, you
Can
can
I build
absolutely
a
do
griff?
that. Can you build a little griff?
Ah,
No Amazons in came out.
Yeah.
No gutter runners. No catchers really came out.
No, and very few throwers.
yeah.
No, other than
I mean, you got like
slam.
a good one, and then that was it.
I think I
As an
took,
ability one,
I
that's-
took the
yeah.
only thrower.
I got an ability one. I'm quite happy with that. I should
Uh,
enjoy trying to use running past just so I can say I've used
Hey,
it.
it's
in my
actually
life.
not that bad. I've done it before.
I kind of looked at it and I was like last time I drafted nobility too high, so I went with the witch elf.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Cool.
I think the best thing that's come out of me is I think we're all excited about the hobby bit of it.
Mm.
Let's get into it. But also, I've never played sevens against any of these 3 other teams before. So
No,
I
this
have
is-
no idea how it's going to play.
This is going to be
Well, I don't know. Like Ben's got half a
nonsense.
Skaven team, so
half a third.
a third.
Yeah,
Actually,
topped up with
It's more of an underworld team, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
yeah, I've got 4/7 of an underworld team if you include the renegade goblin as a
As a goblin.
Cool. I'm running underworld with a skink, witch elf,
Yeah.
and a slam
You
lineman
getting
chucked
skink
in.
was such
Yeah.
a dangerous choice.
That
It was
is-
like, do I give Ben a skink or a Skaven Blitzer? And I'm just like, that's like, hey, God.
I came into this and I thought
Yeah.
if there was a skink in the pack or a Skaven Blitzer or any of those normal picks for Ben, I would have taken it over like the best player in the game. I'd have just been like, no.
Don't hate drafting
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I was like, Ben's not having it. It's just,
For the record,
I'll take it.
I would always take a skink over the Skaven Blitzer.
Really?
Oh, really?
Even in
Interesting.
sevens. Just
It's so good.
Yeah, so
They are
good.
so
The
good.
movement's just filth, isn't it?
I would still have been very happy to get
Yeah.
the Skaven Blitzer. But the skink was a windmill slam. I had a lot of windmill slams I'm very happy about.
I knew it was tight. The decision of the Skaven Blitzer was just because I was blocking. I had
It's,
no block,
it's
and that
a
was
better
literally it.
choice.
Yeah.
I think it's a much better player, better armor,
Mm.
better skill, better
But
movement.
a lot of that then
Well,
depends on what else you've got in your hand.
Yeah,
Like,
there was
I-
more lineman choice. I need a positional, so I was
Yeah.
just like, that's definitely.
I
it.
need a base position.
I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
This is going to be
actually.
great.
I can't wait to see the polka dots.
Yeah,
They're going to be wild.
Ben's pink and yellow.
I might do pink and yellow. I didn't have pink, but I might make.
What,
it
like
pink.
Mr. Blobby?
Yeah.
I did get worried in the first round. I was like, I haven't picked the colour, and then I saw spots come around. I was like, I can't pick spots.
I did exactly the same. We got to the last 2 picks, and I was like, I can take this or I can take spots. And I was like, no, I'm going to give that to Ben. I'm going to
Yeah.
ship that on.
I think we'll see. It might not be pink. I might be a bit too blobby, but
No,
there will be spots.
Yellow with
Noel,
yellow
Noel's
spots.
house party or whatever it was. Yeah. Team name.
I like that. I do like that. Groovy.
The
Right.
Blobby Blitz.
We will wrap up for now and go and start brewing up our rosters,
Mm.
which is pretty cool. So thanks very much for watching. We'll be back soon with more bubble content. Happy drafting.
Thanks very much for watching. We really appreciate your support. If you want to support the channel even further, please like and subscribe. It really does help us out. Or come join us on YouTube Members or in Patreon, where you can get exclusive access to some content, some loot, early access to basically everything we do, as well as regular competitions. Or you can pick up some Bonehead Podcast loot either on our website at boneheadpodcast.com. We've got the Dungeon Bowl things, we've got tokens and stuff like that, or on our Spreadshirt site as well. Everything you do just helps us make more content and hopefully do it of better quality. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Happy blocking.